How do I automatically send alarm emails based on machine status? Welcome to the tutorial. In this video, you'll learn how to use the DataSuite software to set up automated alarm emails for machine status quickly and easily. Imagine you have a hydraulic press with a temperature sensor. As soon as the hydraulic oil exceeds a certain temperature, you can have an email automatically sent to your service team to request maintenance on the press. All you need is an email account and the DataSuite software. DataSuite is compatible with any PLC that is compatible with OPC UA. If it is a Siemens controller without OPC UA, it's also possible using PutGet. Alternatively, you can use OPC-compatible temperature sensors, like a device from Siemens and Tice. Here is how it works. First, download the free 30-day trial version of DataSuite from our website. It's the first link in the description. The software includes an integrated PLC simulator, which is designed to behave like a real PLC. This allows you to run tests without a PLC. But you can of course connect a real PLC at this point. For this example, we'll use the simulator. Here, we can create the temperature variable that will later form the basis for our trigger. Create a new variable called temperature. Here we simulate the temperature value that usually comes from a real PLC. We enter a temperature of over 70 degrees Celsius. Now let's create an email account. To do this, go to Accounts. The DataSuite software works with almost all email providers. However, note that two-factor authentication might cause issues for automated email sending. In our example, we'll use GMX. For GMX, you just need to enable POP3 so that DataSuite can send emails. Enter the required details, such as your username, password, and server information. For GMX, the server is mail.gmx.net and the port is 587. Next, we set up a trigger to monitor the temperature and send an email when necessary. We create a new group for this and call it Alarms. To create the trigger, we can use a template. For this we search for email. You can now use the classic handshake or select an individual condition as the trigger condition. There are many options. In this case, we want to compare a variable value. In this example, we'll compare the temperature variable with a threshold value. The condition is set to greater than, and the comparison value is 70 degrees. If the temperature exceeds this threshold, the trigger will activate. To prevent multiple emails being sent because of small temperature changes, enable both debouncing and hysteresis. Finally, configure the trigger action. Select the email account you created earlier and enter the recipient's address. You can personalize the subject line and message text to suit your needs. In this case, we inform an employee that the machine is overheating. Use the VAR+ button to add variable values, such as the current temperature and time. That's it. Your configuration is now complete. The green dot usually means that the trigger was executed successfully. Further details can be found in the log. This is useful for determining the cause of an error message. As you can see, setting up alarm emails with DataSuite is quick and hassle-free. Further details can be found on our website www.mb-datasuite.com. If you would like us to present the DataSuite to you in a live meeting, click the second link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tutorials.